What's going on, dude?
What's up, man?
Just wanted to chit chat with you a little bit. Make sure you're ready for 80
Oh
laps.
yeah, yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, that's cool.
Good deal, good deal.
Good.
So, Jinx is gonna send you the qualifying order. Oh, okay. He
Okay,
just sent you the qualifying order.
thanks.
So you can do your little thing
Yep,
and do what you do, man.
cool. Thanks.
Good luck on the stream, and we're excited to hear it after.
Cool. Thank you. Good luck, guys.
Starting it, are we?
Yeah.
All right, we got race number 1 of the playoffs for the Under the Influence Cup Series here. 80 laps, the Big Machine Vodka 400 at the Brickyard, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Playoff driver Highline Mike in the number 48 Ally Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports qualified on the pole. As you see the yard of bricks. And we're going green. Highline Mike takes the green down into turn number 1. He's going to clear for the race lead. Highline Mike out. It's about a car length lead. Now the number 9, his teammate, going to the inside. That's T-Dens. He's going to the inside. He's probably going to get the lead here. The inside's the best lane here. T-Dens, he's fallen back to third now as the 47's going low on the back straightaway down into turn number 3 at Indianapolis. The number 48 year pole sitter Highline Mike continues to lead. And the 6, he's in the wall. That's Barry. He's in the outside wall. Now T-Dens moves into second. And the number 48 your playoff driver Highline Mike is your race leader. As he comes across the line, he will lead lap 1 here at the Brickyard. Down into turn number 1 on lap number 2, the 48 Hendrick Motorsports Ally Chevrolet. Highline Mike under pressure from his teammate in the 9. The 9's going to peak low, not going to be able to make the move. Now he is. The 48 gets loose on entry to the corner, has going to have to run the high line. And T-Dens is going to get the lead. No, they're still side by side. A great battle between teammates here down the back straightaway at Indianapolis. A long back straightaway. Not sure who's going to get the lead here. Looks like Highline Mike might be clear going into 3. He's still going to run the high line, and he's going to be clear on his teammate. Some good battling here between teammates. The number 6, after getting into the wall early, he's still running in 4th place. Barry's son, pretty fast early. Doesn't look like he has any damage on that car. I'm sure it's not perfect, but not bad at all. He's going to look to the inside of the number 2 of Mill. Not going to be able to get there. And now he's going to make the move. Looks like the 9's going for the lead. That's T-Dens. He's going to clear his teammate down the back straightaway. A big run. He's already pulled about a car length on him, as he's looking really fast in the Hooters Chevrolet. Lap number 3 of 24 in stage number 1. The 9's going to continue the lead. He just got by the 48. He looks pretty fast early. He was fast last night at Talladega. If you watch that stream, he just got caught up in some bad luck late in that race. Was not able to close it out. Off of turn number 4, looks like he's going to lead his first lap of the day here as he comes across the yard of bricks. T-Dens and the number 9 Hooters Chevrolet leads lap number 3. Let's go on board with your race leader. T-Dens a perfect 1 and 2. With the 48 getting a huge draft down the back straightaway. He's probably going to look low here. He's just actually, yeah, now he's going to peek out, make a late move. And he's going to clear his teammate back for the race lead. These 2 Hendrick Motorsports cars battling hard here early in the going at the Brickyard. Oh, the 48 gets loose. Maybe that was a block. He's still going to clear his teammate, T-Dens, and the 48 back out front. The 6 is closing in while these guys battle. A Highline Mike coming across the yard of bricks here. He's going to lead his 4th lap, or 3rd lap of the day here on lap 4. His teammate led lap 3. But Highline Mike doing a really good job early, battling his teammate. Neither of these guys have been too aggressive. It's been great racing so far. In the 9, as I say, they haven't been too aggressive. Dives it in there, not going to make that move work. I'd expect to see some guys fade. The 48 and the 9, I'm not sure. They definitely have not saved their tires as the 47 gets loose. Goes way down the track. And he's actually spun. Try to find him here. Yeah, he's got some heavy right front damage to that car. But it looks like we stay green. He must have gotten in the wall there. Not sure if he's going to pit. I mean, he's still ahead of some cars, but had a big moment off the corner for the 47. We're going to go check out a good battle for the lead. The 9 peaks low. T-Dens to the inside here on lap number 6. He's going to regain the race lead. The crossover from the 48 Ally Chevrolet back to the point here at Indianapolis. The number 9. Make it a little lower there. Not able to make the move on the 48. He's going to get the draft down this back straightaway. Not sure if he'll be able to get to his bumper by the time they get to 3, but still an incredible battle between teammates here at Indianapolis. Very clean so far. These two definitely look like the favorites. Both of them are in the playoffs. High seeds in the playoffs too. So, and then 48, little loose off that corner. So was the 9. The 9's got to run. The 48 trying to break the draft by going low. The 9's not going to even try to draft. He's just going to hold his line down that straightaway. Down at turn number 1. The 48 has cleared for the race lead. The 6, though, that brings Barry into the battle. It's a 3-car battle for the race lead. If they had really separated themselves early, then 6, after getting into the wall, still was able to chase these guys down. But I'd have to imagine he'll probably fall back here soon, as he probably is not saving any tire. None of these guys are. That's going to be an issue here. They're going to have to, they're probably going to have to pit here in this stage. And the 24, guys, he's gotten really loose into the inside wall. Heavy damage to the front of that car. A major moment off the corner. He just got extremely loose into the inside wall. Sit down. He's been really fast early in this week, but early in this race struggling. Last night at Talladega had a solid day. Wasn't able to get the win, but he definitely looked pretty good early in that race, but today he's struggling. All right, let's go back up, check on our leaders. Gotta find him here again. Yeah, T-Dens is your race leader, but it's still these 3 right up front. And yeah, I think they're gonna have to pit this stage. They're gonna have to pit. These guys probably have anywhere from 10 to 12 laps of fuel here. And there's 17 laps in the stage, so 17 laps left in the stage, so they're definitely going to have to pit. So that strategy is going to play a part. Do these guys want to set themselves up for later in the race, or do they want to play some strategy to get some stage points? Just depends on what you want to do. I expect to see these front 3 probably all stick on the same strategy. I'd say 4 tires, 2 cans of fuel, and just try to keep their car in the best position to win this race, because so far the 6, 48, and the 9 have been the best 3 cars early in this race. But right now it looks like T-Dens is pulling away from his teammate in that 48. I'd have to wonder how much tire he's saving right now. His car's probably going to start losing its handle here pretty soon. I don't know, but I doubt that he's that worried about that. I mean, he's probably trying to grow this gap, but as this lead gets bigger and the 48 gets smaller in his mirror, that 9's probably going to be saving some tire. Dodge Mopar, he hit pit lane. You see he's on the access road here, exiting the pits. So definitely already some strategy being played. Dodge Mopar had a good run last night. 2nd place finish at Talladega in that non-points exhibition race. 7 cars. And T-Den's going to lead that lap. Here, we'll go back and focus on this battle. Is the 6 going to get right to the bumper of the 48? And the 48's going to throw an aggressive block. Might have gotten a little loose, I'm not sure, but the 6 is going to dive it underneath him here. And the 48's going to throw another block on him. I doubt the 6 is very happy right now with the 48 car. Highline Mike definitely struggling compared to what he was doing early in this race. He was extremely fast, didn't have anything to worry about, led a few laps, but now he's definitely slowing down. His pace is falling off big time. And the 6 pretty close there. That contact hurt the 6 more than the 48, but I'd expect to see the 6 back up there as the 48 starting to struggle. Let's go on board with Barry in the 6 car. And he's going to get loose. I thought he might hit pit road there. He would have definitely got a speeding penalty, but he got really loose off the corner. You can definitely tell the drivability of these cars is falling off. Even about halfway into this run, these cars are definitely not the same that they were when they started this race. As you wouldn't really think so, but here at Indianapolis, tires definitely going to be a key early in this race. I'd expect to see everybody take 4 at this point. The way I'm seeing these cars driving, I mean, the 6 is getting loose off every corner at this point. Definitely 4 tires is probably the move at this point in the race. Really good battle though. These two, the 48, he's really holding up the 6. I think the 6 might have something for the 9. But again, he gets loose off that corner. He's going to go to the outside of Highline Mike. Highline Mike's pinched on the inside. Now 6 probably going to get a run off the corner, and he's in the outside wall. The 6 into the wall for the 2nd time this run. His car's been extremely loose. Now he's got some damage to the right front, and I'd have to imagine his car is not going to be driving the same. And all this battling between the 6 and the 48 has really allowed the number 9 car, T-Dens, to pull away. He's gapped these two. And he is gone. Nobody even near him. He's got about half a straightaway on these guys, so T-Dens right now looking like the car to beat early here at the Brickyard, the Big Machine Vodka 400, presented by Florida Georgia Line. He's going to get loose off that corner too. Even the leader struggling with drivability of this car. Tires definitely playing a key role early in this race. T-Dens again going to get loose off that corner, it looked like. And we're only 12 coming to the line here, 13, so we're just going to cross halfway in this stage. And the cars are already driving like this. T-Dens going to go wide in that corner, take a higher arc. He still gets really loose off that corner. And he's definitely struggling with drivability here. The 6, though, despite getting to the outside wall, hasn't lost too much time. He's into the wall again, guys. He's really going to have to clean up that driving because his car's only going to take so many of those hits before he's going to have to a lengthy repair. But he's still there on the 48. The 48 must be really struggling with his drive right now off the corners because that's what it looks like. The 6, he gets back on the throttle even though he's super loose, as right there, almost on the grass. That 6 car is really loose, but the 48 really struggling to drive off the corner, it looks like, as the 48 got extremely loose. Highline Mike definitely struggling here. I mean, all these cars, the 2, as I just go back to focus on him, he gets super loose off the corner too. Everybody struggling right now. Even the leader, T-Dens, as you can see, really loose. Tires are a big factor here. Didn't expect that. Been talking about tires too much this race. Well, give myself a break. We'll go. We'll crank it up here. Big Machine Vodka 400 at the Brickyard. And we are back here after that crank it up at Indianapolis. The number 9, T-Dens, continues to lead in that Chevrolet. He is super fast here early on in this race. I'd expect to see him down pit road really soon here. 48 car. He must have hit pit road under that caution. He is not the leader of this race. Must have, yeah, he definitely pit because he's not the leader of this race. The 9 still leads. The 6 has moved into second. That's Barry. He was really fast also at last night at Talladega. He was extremely aggressive, got himself into some trouble late, but still drove really good as the 9 gets into the outside wall. I'd expect him to be on pit road here really soon. But I mean, if he stayed out this long, he's definitely going to be playing some strategy. And at this point, you can't take 4 tires and fuel. That's not gonna do it, because I feel like this is a strategy to win this stage, not for later in the race. I think T-Dens thinks his car's good enough where he can win this stage and still win the race. I do too, but I expected to see him do something different and maybe play towards the end of the race. But he's probably going to be down pit road either this lap or the next one as he gets loose off that corner. I mean, but the 9, he's got half a straightaway lead. He can really just he can do what he needs on pit road. I really don't see a need to play tons of strategy. He's really loose, and still, I mean, the gap, you can't even, from Barry's point of view, from his camera, his hook cam, you can't even see your race leader. So, 9, he didn't pit. He didn't pit again, so I don't know when he's going to come down pit road, but this should be the end of his fuel run here this lap. I'd expect to see him on pit road. If he doesn't come this time by, I'm not really sure. From what I was looking at earlier, 17 laps is the max you can go, especially with the way the car is driving. I mean, he could maybe push it one more lap, but that'd be risking to run out of fuel. Of T-Dens, if you want to hear how this car is driving, listen to him on the throttle and exit. Sounds like he's about half throttle through the corner, just trying to keep all 4 wheels under it as he stays out. I honestly have no idea on pit strategy here. My calculations are definitely wrong as the 24 is into the inside wall. He wrecked on the back. Sit down. We missed it a little bit. He was able to gather back up and get back going by the time I could switch back to his camera, but as you can see, his damage on the front end of that car is terrible. He didn't completely spin, so there was not a caution, but that 24 car is absolutely destroyed. So let's go back and check up on the race leader. Last night's winner, Carter D7 on pit road. The 6 is on pit road too. T-Dens, he stayed out again. I'd expect to see him on pit road this time, but I have no clue on this strategy anymore. I've been wrong saying he's going to pit every lap as he gets crazy loose there. The race leader almost spins. Some good car control here. And the 19's in the wall, but the 9 is coming down pit road. The 19, I'm not sure what happened there. He's now in front of the 9 on pit road, but the 9 is down pit road. The 24 is also on pit road. The 19's on pit road. The 6 just left pit road. So some strategy here. I'm not sure what T-Dens is going to be doing. But definitely some strategy as the 6 is back out on the racetrack. I don't know, pitting 1 lap earlier. I don't know what he did on tires. I'd assume he got 4 in fuel. Maybe so he could stay out, play some strategy at the end of the stage. I don't know. I've been so wrong on strategy so far this race, so. But we'll see where he comes out, where the 9 comes out in comparison to the 6. There's T-Dens. He is already out of the pits into turn number 2. Highline Mike, he's out of 2. We're going into 2 now, so I mean, T-Dens, he's going to cycle around as your race leader, I think, unless somebody played some strategy here. He is your race leader, the 9. T-Dens is your race leader right now, so he should be your race leader. Highline Mike, I think, is in 2nd here. I'm not sure if he's in front of the 6 car, though. I'll have to check on that. 24's in the outside wall. And yeah, the 6 is in 2nd place. 48's in 3rd right now. And T-Dens is just gone. He is your leader by a big margin at this point. So probably, other than a caution, it looks like this 9 is going to win the stage. Number 9. Highline Mike's in 2nd. And Barry's in 3rd. I thought he was in 2nd. That's my bad. But I'm not sure here. I'll have to figure this out. I don't have that scoring sheet or anything for myself, so now 48's in 2nd and 6 is in 3rd. Still gonna get some stage points, both those guys are, so it doesn't really matter. T-Dens continues to lead here at Indianapolis. Coming up on 3 to go in the stage off of turn number 4. He's been dominant here early. Still looks a little loose off the corners, but doesn't matter. He's been hanging on to it all race long, so he continues to lead. The 48 of Highline Mike's in second, and Barry Sun is in third. '24s are around again, and it looks like a couple cars are around in the back. We're going to go check on those. Sit down. He's been able to get back going. Looks like some smoke coming up ahead here. A few cars, but the 24, I guess he about half looped it, got it back going. Back of the pack. He's wrecked a few times. That car is absolutely destroyed. Expect to see them fix that on pit road this time. I don't even know how you can see out of that thing at this point. I mean, that car is destroyed. He's been in so many wrecks. But still got a good portion of this race left, so see what he can do with it. The 9 coming around to take 2 to go in the stage. Lap 23 out of 24 in the stage. Lap 23 out of 80 in this race. Long race today. Big Machine Vodka 400 out the Brickyard, presented by Florida Georgia Line. We got a lot of sponsors in that name today. Not actually sponsors, but we can think they are. I wish they were. T-Dens continues to lead here, so we're going to go check on a battle mid-pack here. What position is that? 24. He's been gaining on the 22. Last handful of laps, that's Jinx, unrivaled Jinx in the 22. The 24, even with that destroyed front end, still decently fast and still closing in on the 22. He gets a big run on him down the back straightaway, down to the inside. The 24 of sit down is going to get to the inside of the 22. He's going to clear him going into 3 here. He's got the preferred line, and I'd expect to see him pull away. He was hounding him the last handful of laps for that position. Finally was able to get it after the 24 spun. Ever since then, he's been right there on that 22 and finally was able to make the move. Looks like caution is out up front for the stage, guys. That's the end of the stage. So something must have happened that brought out the caution early here. But T-Dens, he's going to be your stage winner. The 48, Highline Mike is going to finish second, and Barry is going to finish in third. I guess the stage did not end under caution. The lap check I had, it's a lap behind, so that's my bad. But either way, T-Dens, I think he would have won this stage, so don't be too mad at me because he was gone. I think he was going to win that no matter what. Looks like everybody's probably going to come down pit road here, and yeah, we're getting back going. Green on the restart. Highline Mike in second. T-Dens is your leader, and Barry Sun is in third. Followed by Mill in fourth position, and in fifth is the number 71 of green flag back in the air here at Indianapolis. There we go. T-Dens, they're 3 wide for the race lead. The 6th, his nose wasn't in there. He had a good run though going into that corner. He's going to take it and move into second place. The 48's into the outside wall contact. For Highline Mike, that's really going to hurt him early. He's lost a lot of momentum off turn 2. He's already lost a few spots, few more cars trying to get by him. A little bit of contact, 37 trying to punt they're 3 wide off the corner. Highline Mike now he's side by side with Mill. Mill's going to take the spot. Highline Mike going to cross him over, go back underneath him, and he's going to take the 3rd spot as the 2's into the outside wall. He spins, takes the 3 out. He's into the inside wall hard in a bad wreck off of turn number 4. That's going to probably bring out a yellow. No, it is not. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That's a caution now. Caution is out on the speedway. After that wreck, let's go find Mill. Tons of damage to that throwback Miller Lite Ford Mustang. His front end's absolutely destroyed. He looks like the 24 was last stage. So a big wreck off that corner. 2 cars involved. Caution is out. I'd expect everybody to stay out who wasn't involved in that crash. All right, as we're coming down the front straightaway to the restart zone, the 9 is your race leader. There you see it fly by the field. Same top 3 we had most of the race early. Highline Mike gets a better restart this time. Hopefully he can keep it off the wall on that inside line. The 9 into the 6. T-Dens contact the 37s into the outside wall. The 3 goes through the grass back there, but T-Dens going to get side drafted by the 6 of Barry. Barry's going to the race lead on the outside. Side by side, the 6 is going to get the run on the outside. He's going to clear for the race lead down the back straightaway. Let's go on board with T-Dens here to see what moves he makes going into turn 3. He's going to lift earlier than Barry. Barry's going to wash up the racetrack. T-Dens going to the inside of him here. Is he going to make the move? Yeah, he's going to squeeze it in there. But the 6 is going to try to cut him off there. They're still battling for the race lead. They've gapped the field by a good bit here. And the 6 is going to lead that lap. That's lap 5. He just led of stage number 2. Lap 5 of stage 2 he led. Good battle for the lead. 37 goes wide there through 1. Down the short chute, the 9 looks like he has a little bit of a run. He's going to try to carry that momentum through turn number 2. And down the back straightaway, the 6 is going to try to break the draft. The 9 is going to stay high. They're side by side down the back straightaway. Who will have the advantage going into 3? It's going to be the 6 of Barry. The number 9 is going to try the outside. He stays right on his door, but he's not going to get a run off the corner. I think Barry's going to clear him here. He does. Six hits the wall again. Not hard. Barry just brushed it there, so I think he'll be all right. Definitely didn't slow him down too much. T-Den's a little bit of a run. Not going to be able to make a move, though. He's going to go wide. A rough entry into that corner, and that's probably going to allow Barry to get the lead. I don't know. T-Den's had a good run off. Better than I thought. I thought he arced it too wide there, but Dodge Mopar side by side with the 88 of Kenny Rogers for position. He gets loose. He's going to get extremely loose. Almost gets into his teammate. That's last night's winner in the 8, Carter. The 88. Now they're 2 by 2. Down the back straightaway. That's deep in the pack there. That's probably for 9th through 12th. 37 going to go wide again. They're 3 wide for position up there. 3 wide back there, and the 3's around. Dodge Mopar flipping. Lands back on all 4 wheels, but a wild crash. Highline Mike's in the pits. They're still green on the speedway after a flip. Trying to find our leader here. But the 48 in the pits. I don't know if he disconnected or what. But one of the best cars early, your pole sitter, is now in the pits. Barry is cleared the number 9. Carter. That's not Carter. Oh, he's cleared the 9 of T-Dens. T-Dens is still there, though. But I'm not sure what happened to the 48. I'm interested to see. I think he's still in the pits here, so I'm not sure. Barry, he's getting passed for the lead, though. T-Den's back out front. Stage 1 winner. I don't know. Barry must have disconnected. He's still in the pits. That is not what that 48 team wanted to see happen. He had a good race going so far. Really fast early. I'm not sure. I'll try to keep updating him on him, but yeah, he's still in the pits there, as you can see. So that's rough for Highline Mike, your pole sitter of this race. Not going to be able to win today. Even if he can continue, he's going to be multiple laps down, and that's really going to hurt him in the playoff standings. Meanwhile, we have a great battle for the lead. The 6 going to the inside. That's Barry. He's going to the bottom of T-Dens. T-Dens on the outside. Looks, he'll probably have the more momentum, but no, the 6 is going to clear him. Barry's going to clear him. Going into 3 here. The 9 probably going to look for a crossover here off the corner. Doesn't have enough run. But he's still going to dive it in there. Going into 3, a little bit of contact, I think. No. Barry here, he's going to clear him. Down the front straightaway, the 9 is going to have the draft. That's T-Dens. The 8 got into the wall back in the pack, but no caution for that. He's got some right side damage after that. That was last night's winner, Carter. Down to the inside goes the 9. The 6 goes wide. And 9 going back to the lead. A great battle. T-Dens in the Hooters Chevrolet out front here. But the 6 has a run down the back straightaway. They're going to be side by side again. No, the 6 is going to tuck back in line here. Try to make his move going into 3. No, he's going to dive bomb him here. And it doesn't work. He thought better of the move and backed off. Some great racing here. These guys have been battling all race long. The 6 gets a little loose off that corner, but nothing too bad. And the 9 of T-Dens continues the lead here. Stage 1 winner going to come along and lead that lap. Had a good race so far. Six is going to go a little wide there. Trying to get a run off, possibly. I'm not sure. Yeah, and the 48 is still in the pits. He must have disconnected. I'm not really sure if he did or not. I don't have word on that, but I'd have to say he probably did. 12 laps to go in this stage. He got a few stage points. He was 3rd in stage 1, but that's all he's getting for the day. He'll get last place points, and that, even if he does get back going now, he's probably 3 or 4 laps down. So rough day for him. The 9 though, T-Dens, his teammate, he's keeping it where he finished stage 1. Still out front, barely though, over Barry. We're going to go on board with 2nd place, Barry. T-Dens, he's pulling away a little bit here on the back straightaway, but the 6 is catching his draft. Will probably help him here in the 3. Not really. He's still about 2 car lengths back. Gets a little loose off that corner. This is where the cars started to struggle. The tires started to fall off here in the run last time. About halfway through, that's when the cars really changed. As you can see, the 6 extremely loose off that corner. He's still where he was though. Didn't really lose too much time. That draft really helping him out here. And the 24 is spun. 24 is spun. That's sit down. He's got some heavy damage to that car. Another incident for him. An extremely rough race for sit down here. He is a playoff driver. This is not what he wanted to see, and he's staying out on the racetrack. His car's destroyed. I'm sure that thing's going to be driving terrible. You can see they fixed a little bit of the front end damage, but he got it back pretty much to where it was. And that car is destroyed. Sit down, having a really rough day. He's sitting at 11th out of 13 and 11 out of 12 cars on the lead lap. So with 10 laps to go in this stage, sit down, just trying to get this car to the finish, and we'll go back up front. Keep our eyes on that battle. Barry now, he's lost a little bit of time, but not much. I mean, he's right there. If something happens to the 9, he's right there to pounce and take the lead. He's starting to fall off. I think T-Dens, he's definitely done a good job here. His first 2 stages of managing tire wear, I can just tell. I mean, even though his car's driving, struggling, but his car just has longevity that the 6 doesn't have, and the 48 didn't have last run. He just pulled away as the run kept going. The 9 just stays steady, stays fast. He has a consistent line and never really moves all around the track. Depending on he runs his race. He doesn't run the race to like what the other cars are doing. When the 6 is near him, he still runs his line and he doesn't adjust it. He just runs his race, and it's been paying dividends for him here early in the years. Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports. Hendrick Motorsports, though, speaking of, they've had 2 completely opposite days. The 24's wrecked a handful of times and really struggling, running in 10th place. The 48 has DNFs. He's disconnected. I'm not sure what happened there, but he's out of the race. But then the 9, T-Dens, he's dominated this race so far. So 3 very different days for these 3 drivers. The Hendrick Motorsports drivers, even though the 48 was really fast before his incident, or whatever happened, he disconnected or something. But he's definitely done for this day, for the day. He's still in pit road. So the 6 is into the outside wall. heavy damage to the right front. Actually, it doesn't look too bad, but he's really slow here. About to lose second position. He's coming down pit road now, I think. No, he's going to stay out. Looked like he was getting low there. I expected him to come down pit road. And it looks like we got a car in the pit road. The 71 Bulls down pit lane. Looks like he's going to be playing some strategy here. T-Den still out front. No longer a battle at all. He's got a good handful of seconds. He's definitely out front by a lot here. I'd say good half a straightaway now. The 47 hit the outside wall. We'll check out that battle. Barry's about 3 car lengths behind. I could definitely see him getting there, but I don't know about the 6 after he got into that wall again. I mean, he's really beat that right front up. Got a little bit of damage, but nothing really bad. Nothing worse than what he had last run, and he was still competitive. So, Dodge Mopar, he has a little bit of left front damage. Carter D7, there's last night's winner in the Kalahari car for RCR. Yeah, the 6 has definitely lost time. And T-Den's here now. He's right out in front of the 71 car. He just came down pit road, so you're gonna see the difference in tires. New tires versus old tires here. You're gonna see how big new tires are. 71 probably gonna get by him here really soon. Try to find my camera. Here we go. Yeah, he's already getting past the 9. I'm just gonna move over and let him go. He knows Bulls has new tires, and Bulls is probably gonna clear him here. Yep, he does. Going into 1. So right there, you can see in about a lap, 71 gained about 6 car lengths on new tires. I mean that you can't stay out there too long if you're the 9. Highline Mike there, still in pit road. The 3's coming down. No, he's not. He just got real loose off the corner. But the 9, I mean, he's already lost even more time to the 71. I don't know how long these guys are going to stay out there. The 71 was in 4th when he pit. But I mean, if he keeps gaining that time, I don't know if these guys can make it. I think they're going to be 2 laps short on fuel. 24 went through the grass back in the pack there. I mean, Tia has lost a ton of time here to the 71. I'd expect to see him on pit road here. I don't even know. I'm not even going to make predictions this time because last time I was so wrong. 2's coming off pit lane. It's Mill. You can see here T-Den's on point early in this race. T-Den's though, he's the only multi-time winner this season. He has 7 wins this season. Tons of playoff points. He's won 7 out of the 10 races not early, but in the regular season, he won 7 out of the 10 races. He has tons of playoff points. This dude has just taken over the under the influence racing series and been extremely dominant here. He has 19 playoff points, and Barry in the 6th. He's 2nd in that category with 3. So T-Den's pretty much can sit out a whole race and he'll be all right. The 24 is going to get in his way though. His teammate, the 24, going to get in the way of the race leader. That's sit down. I know that was not on purpose. I'm sure he didn't do that to his teammate on purpose, but he just got into the race leader and slowed him up. For sure, the 24's around. The 24's around. He's backed it into the outside wall. Here comes Barry. He's going to hit him. The 6 is going to make contact with the 24. And I think the caution is out here on the speedway. The 24 just spun out in your 2nd place car. The number 6, Barry, just slammed into the back of him. Had nowhere to go. Heavy front end damage. Cautions on the speedway. And the stage is over. That's the stage here. So both first 2 stages go to T-Den's. For sure, definitely the dominant car early, but that caution, that's really going to hurt the number 6. Barry really the only big competition now that the 48's out of the race to the 9 car. We'll see if anybody steps it up in the second half of this race. T-Den's second, 71, I think, stayed out under that caution. Bulls is your race leader. Green flag back in the air at the quick yard, 400. Not sure what Bulls did. He definitely did not take 4 tires, though. He's already going to be cleared by the 9. T-Den's back out front, the best car all day long. He's back out front, the 71 now. And into second, he's cleared the 22, but I'd expect to see the 6 of Barry's son getting back up here. I mean, he did pit. I'm sure he fixed that damage after that wreck. That was a hard hit for him. That definitely hurt his chances. The 9 already got a big gap. Probably 5 car lengths on the 22 at this point. Check out Barry. He's in the second place now. There's the 22. The 71, whatever he did under that caution was not good. He was 4th when all the pit stops happened. He's down to the back half of the field here. He's definitely stuck in the midfield. Yeah, I think he's in 9th right now, 8th right now. He's definitely falling back from the lead here. They're on lap 51 of 80 at Indianapolis Civic Yard. 100. We're gonna go through the field here, check out all the cars, and do another crank it up. All right, the 88, he's wrecked. Kenny Rogers is spun out on the speedway going into turn number 1. That has not brought out a caution. He's got some heavy damage to the front end though. Kenny Rogers has spun and then irradiated Delta Chevrolet. That's Hendrick Motorsports' last driver in the field. And now he's got problems too. So all these cars, he just got in the wall again. So Hendrick Motorsports has had 1 car dominating the race and everybody else has been struggling here. Lap 52, Kenny Rogers is spun out. He's got some heavy front end damage, as you can see. I'd expect to see him. He'll honestly probably run this stage, not this stage out, but just run out before pitting. That's what a lot of people have done so far. I don't expect him to pit right after they pit. I at least give a few more laps. Barry, he's catching up to our race leader T-Dens slowly but surely. He's getting to the bumper of that 9. I'd expect him to be pretty aggressive though. He's got an aggressive style of driving here. We've seen early in this race, but it's working for him. He's running in second. Despite that damage he got, they fixed it up, and he's in second place right now. He's chasing down our leader, T-Dens. He gets a little wide there, almost back into the outside wall for another time, but he's all right. He's definitely closing that gap, as you can see. For the first time today, T-Dens actually looking beatable. But I don't know. I don't want to speak too early because this car really comes alive in the long run. He definitely has a long run car. He has an all-around run car, but his car just stays steady longer. So give it maybe 5, 6, 10 laps, and just see where he's at that point. Yeah, he's definitely closing that gap. It's down to maybe 3 car lengths at this point. The 6 is on the move now. He's going to get loose off that corner there. But he is right there now, about a car length. The 6 definitely looking like the best car right now. He's, for the first time today, better than the 9. He's already going to make the move to the inside. He's going to get a little loose on corner entry, but I don't think that's the last time we'll see him trying to make the move on the 9. Down the short chute, the 6 about half a car length back. He's going to dive it low here. Right on the bumper, the 9, a little bit of contact, gave him a little bump there. He overdrove the corner a little bit, and that's going to hurt him on exit. He's dropped to about a car length back. He's going to get that draft. That's going to pull him right back up to the bumper of the 9, going into turn number 3. A great battle for the race lead between the 2 best cars all race long. The 3 car, though, he snuck into the picture. You can see him back there. Definitely looks like if something goes wrong, he's there. So Barry's got a big run down the front straightaway. A one-time winner this season. He's going to the inside on the front straightaway. He's been patient ever since his first move didn't work, but he's going to dive it in there. He's going to send it in turn number 1. He's going to clear him. Watch for the crossover from the 9, though. Okay, he tried, but it didn't work. 6 car, Barry's son, is out front at Indianapolis. He's actually starting to pull away ever so slightly from the 9. The 9's no, he's not. I don't know what I'm saying, but the 9's gonna drive it in deep into this corner. Wash up, and no, he's gonna keep it off him, but that's gonna give the 6 Barry a good run and more momentum. So off of turn number 4, Barry's gonna continue to lead, gets a little loose off that corner. Definitely these cars are looking unstable here. About 56 of 80 here at Indianapolis. The 9's going to try the outside line going into this corner. Doesn't look like it's going to do anything for him, though. Now he's going to cross over as we go down the short chute into turn number 2. The 9, T-Den's going for the race lead. He's going to get it. The 6 works so hard. This is usually the point in the run where the 9 comes alive. T-Den's. His car looks better, longer in the run than the 6 does. So we'll have to see. The Hendrick Motorsports Hooters Chevrolet. T-Den's in the number 9. Really fast. Barry, though, he's going down to the inside. Side by side. Nope, Barry's going to tuck back in line. Thought better of that move. He didn't have enough of a run, but he's still right there. The 6 is not fading yet. Now the 6 looking to the outside off the corner. Still in the draft at the number 9, Hooters Chevrolet. The 6 going to drive it in really deep into that corner. Got a little low, almost into the garage there. He's going to lose a little bit of time, and I think T-Den's, he's starting to pull away. Again, he just does a good job of managing his tires, and he just runs very consistent throughout the run, and that's going to pay big dividends for him. It has all race long, got him 2 stage wins, and I think it's going to set him up in the best position to win this race. I don't know, strategy will come into play. The 6 has been really fast. Barry still, if he can keep all 4 tires on it, he's got a very good shot at it. The 9's got about a 2 car length gap at this point. The draft's the only thing really, I think, keeping the 6 right there. He's going to send it into that corner hard. And he's going to get a little bit loose off the corner. He's right there, though. I might have spoke a little bit too soon. The 6 is right there on his bumper. And the 6 is in the wall. 6 has hit the outside wall. The 24 cars are round in the back of the in the midfield. Try to find him here. The 24, he spun off that corner, was able to get back going. He spun off 4, didn't bring it down pit road. So I don't know. The 24's had a few incidents today, kept the car going. He's in 11th place right now. Kenny Rogers continues to log laps in 12th right now. Last running car, still got some damage to the front end of that car, and obviously the 48 car had some issues and disconnected, but the 6 car, Barry's Sons, definitely dropped back. Teat ends, pulling away. Like I've said a few times this race, he just can keep that car steady for the long run. He's the best car on this long run, on the long run, all day long, and that's why I think like this run of the race is playing in his hands perfectly. Yeah, ever since the 6 got in the wall, Barry's just been, he hasn't had it. The 9 Teat ends continues to lead and grow that gap. Now he's getting semi close to lapping a few guys. 88 Kenny Rogers, the 24 guys who haven't pit yet. They're about 3/4 of a lap down. If the guy keeps up this pace, I could see him getting to the back of the field by the end of this thing. End of this run even. I mean, they probably got about 7 laps on tires, and I don't know if he'll get to the back of the field. He might get Kenny Rogers. He has some decent damage on the car, so I'm not sure, but we are on lap 62. Coming to take the line this time is going to be lap 63. So less than 20 laps to go here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Teat ends has been the best car all day long. His gap is growing. He is gone from the number 6 of Barry. I mean, the 9 just keeps his car in one piece. I think he's definitely got the best shot at this thing. Anything can happen. Cautions can come out. But if the race keeps going at the pace it's been all day long, I think the 9 has this thing all but wrapped up. I'm not sure, though. I don't want to speak too soon, because we have a few fast cars back there who can play some strategy, so. But the 9 continues to lead. 17 laps to go here. The Big Machine Vodka 400 at the Brickyard, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Gonna go back in the field, see if there's any battles going on. Dodge Mopar, he's in the pits too. I'm not sure. I'll have to check back here if he wrecked or something, or if he just disconnected too. Sit down. He's got his car fixed up pretty good, but he's got really loose there. I thought he was coming down pit road. Kenny Rogers is actually getting time on him for the 9th position. Kenny Rogers sits at 10th. JDM ATM's coming down pit road in the 19. Getting some service on that car. Yeah, the 3 Dodge Mopar, he is out of the pits, so. Highline Mike is the only car who's disconnected from this race. Still not quite sure what happened. If I figure it out, I'll let everyone know, but that is not what he needed. He was fast early in this race. JDM ATM about to get going from the pits here, it looks like. And it looks like the 6 is on pit road. Barry is on pit road. The 9, though, Teat ends stayed out on the racetrack. Barry's coming down pit road. So some strategy by the 6 car. I think if he knows the 9 is better than him at this point, if he doesn't do something different, he's not going to have a shot at this. So he's hit pit road a couple laps before I expect to see Teat ends, and he can make it about 5 more laps on this tank of fuel. So with about 10 to go, he'll come down pit road. No, he's coming down this time. Coming down pit road this time. I expected him to stretch this fuel, but we'll have to see where he comes out in comparison to the 6 car of Barry. Because this right here is going to be the race for the lead as the 24 spun off of turn number 2. 37, I mean, he's down pit road too. Sit down. He's gotten the car back going after another spin off of turn number 2. There we go. There's Barry. T-Dens is still in the pits as Barry is coming through 3 and 4, and T-Dens is leaving. I don't know if this is going to work out for Barry. Here's T-Dens on the access road. Barry just crossed the line now. This is not going to work for Barry. He's really not going to gain much time. And T-Dens, he's still got about a corner. Barry's going to have to drive the wheels off this thing. He can't even see T-Dens out his front windshield until they get on this back straightaway. He can barely see him, so he's going to really have to push hard as he's into the outside wall already, actually. He can't be doing that. He's got to push this car to the edge without hitting anything. I don't know. I think anybody in this field, for anybody other than the 9 to win this race, I think we're going to need a yellow flag or something to go wrong on that 9 car, because he has just been on rails all day long. He's ran a perfect race. Could not ask for better right now. T-Dens through 3 and 4, less than 20 laps to go, less than 15 laps to go actually here at the Brickyard. I think he's going to be coming around 13 to go this time by. He's still got about half a straightaway lead on the 6 car. It's coming up to lap Kenny Rogers in the number 88. Put him 2 laps down with this this move. Yeah, he's catching up here to put Kenny Rogers 2 laps down. His teammate in the number 88 Exalted Chevrolet. That's another Hendrick Motorsports driver. And as I've mentioned a few times today, Hendrick Motorsports, they have had the dominant car all season long, but especially today, that number 9 of T-Dens, he's looking for his 8th win of the season. The 88 car going 2 laps down now. But yeah, he's looking for his 8th win of the season. And his 2 teammates are 2 laps down. Kenny Rogers and Sit Down, both 2 laps down. His other teammate, Highline Mike, disconnected after the first stage of this race. One of the best cars. He finished 3rd in stage number 1. I expected him to have something late. He was your pole sitter today, but he's not even going to be around late in this race. He disconnected here with 11 laps to go, though. The number 9 car looks like the car to beat in Indianapolis. As he crosses the yard of bricks, 10 laps to go. Nobody has been able to challenge T-Dens today. Can he bring it around this racetrack? Oh, can he bring it around the track 10 more times? Lap 72 for T-Dens. It's in the home stretch of this thing. Actually, lap 71. My bad. The dominant car of this race. He's led pretty much every lap. Barry got out front for a few, and his teammate, Online Mike, led a handful early in this race. Let's go on board with T-Dens. Dodge Mopar's in the pit lane, actually. He's got some heavy front end damage. He must have got into somebody. But yeah, you can see Barry here really not making up any time on the 9. He just doesn't have it right now. He needs a caution. Like, pretty much everybody else in this field needs a caution. Other than the 9 of T-Dens. At this point in the race, he's just been so fast. There's been nothing anyone can do about it. And Barry's into the wall, the inside wall, actually. He's really pushing hard here. You can tell the car's not driving good at all, really, at this point in the race, but he's pushing. And the lap car, the number 8, last night's winner, is going to get out of the way for the 9. Class act move. A classy move, I should say, not class act move. T-Dens across the yard of bricks one more time. Should be 8 to go this time by for T-Dens. This time by it'll be 7 to go. He's on. 8 to go. A very tame race today. Couple incidents. Couple guys have spun, but really no huge wrecks. Very light on the cautions. T-Dens has really just cruised out front this second half of this race. Really no contest other than a few laps had the 6 car Barry there. But I mean, T-Dens has just absolutely dominated this race. And the series as a whole, though, I mean, if he can pick up this win today, that'll be his 8th win. He's already got 19 points, playoff points in the bag. Plus what he's already gotten for the stages today. I mean, this dude is on rails. Cross the line this time. 7 laps to go for T-Dens here at the Brickyard. Easily one of the most dominant performances I've seen. Did not expect this. The 9 just absolutely gone from anybody else in this field. I mean, Barry, the car behind, you can't even see this, the number 9 on the racetrack. And Barry's in 2nd at this point. T-Dens obviously gone. Alright, I was a lap short on my lap, so this time it's actually going to be 5 to go, not 6 to go. And now 5 to go for T-Dens. I don't really have a lap counter, so I'm just trying to figure this out on my own. How many laps are left? But there are 5 laps to go. I know that. Well, not much to talk about right now. T-Dens is just gone. Gap the field, so we're going to do one last crank it up here with 5 laps to go. Across the yard of bricks, 3 laps to go for the number 9 of T-Dens. Unless we get a caution, he's got this thing wrapped up. He's dominated this race, led probably 3/4 of it, if not, he's led pretty much the whole race. I'd say maybe 6 or 7 laps he didn't lead. Highline Mike has led a few. He led a few laps early in the race. He started on pole. I think he led 3 early, and I think we had Barry maybe lead 5. Maybe, I don't know. But the 9 is just clean sweep the field. I really don't know how to put it or what else to talk about right now other than the absolute dominance of the 9. He's definitely established himself as the favorite in this championship hunt for the Under the Influence Racing Series. He's coming across the line this time. There will be 2 laps to go when he crosses the legendary Yard of Bricks. 2 laps to go at the Brickyard Motor Speedway. Barry just crossed the line. He put up a good fight, but he just had absolutely nothing for him here late in this race. Really, I think what won T-Den's, not going to speak too soon, but if he can make it around half a lap, will win this race for T-Den's. What has made him the dominant car of the day is the longevity of his car. How he can just run consistent all race long, keep all 4 tires clean as long as possible. Longer than anybody can really. He can drive the car when the car gets loose and just keep it under him as he comes off turn number 4 when he crosses the Yard of Bricks. There will be 1 lap to go in the Big Machine Vodka 400 at the Brickyard. White flag is in the air for T-Dens through turn number 1. Down on the short chute and I guess that was the race there. I don't know. That was it. I guess my lap counter was wrong here. Well, T-Dens has won the race. His 8th win of the season. The Big Machine Vodka 400 at the Brickyard. The Hooters Chevrolet dominated this race. Even though it was a lap short, he still would have won it if he would have had to bring it around again. Sorry about that. Our lap counter was off a lap, I guess, but doesn't matter. T-Den's still the winner of this race. Dominated all day long. Absolutely the best car in the field. Led all but probably 7 or 8 laps. A great day for him. His 8th win of the season. He has absolutely dominated all season long. And he's definitely the favorite for this championship. We'll be back Thursday night, 10 p.m. with another stream. T-Dens is your winner of the Big Machine Vodka 400. Thanks for watching. We'll be back Thursday.